how to create logos for free for your online course. Hey Course Hero, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about logos for your online school. Where to go to get high quality logos for free. So without further ado, let's get started. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button so you get notified every time I release a new video. And let's start with free logos. So when you are designing your logo, there are a few places you can start as far as free logos are concerned. The first place that I found had some really cool ideas for you to generate your logo is Hatchful. So Hatchful is a Shopify product, and if you just go to hatchful.shopify.com, I'll put that link in the description below. But once you get there, create a free account if you don't already have one. I'm using a temp email right now because the assets are going to be delivered to you via email. They don't let you just download it, so it's important to have that account set up. Here's how some of their logos look like. As you can see, you have different options to choose from, and I'm just going to scroll through this site to quickly show you what kind of logos you can expect. So it looks like, decent quality work. I wouldn't say it's super high quality or super unique, but it is for free. And if you just want to get started and you're getting visitors to your website, you want just maybe a logo, you just want to slap something on there, but you don't have a creative bone in your body, then Hatchful is a great place to start. Once you click on get started, you're going to be asked which one of these best describes your industry. So in my case, I'm going to say tech, but you can also say none of the above. Actually, let's try none of the above. And then the next is for you to choose your visual style. And I am going to select either youthful. I'm going to go with futuristic. And then here's my business name that I already put in there, so it remembers from the last time I had put my business name in there. And then finally, where this logo will be used, depending on your answers, they'll give you those assets for downloading, and they're all going to be free. So I'm just going to say social media and online website. That's it. Your logos are presented to you, and then once you select a logo that you like, you can make certain changes to it. So for example, I like this one right here, but let's go through this list and see what other logos they have. So these are again pre-made logos, and if a lot of people are using their services, then you will come across common logos like this on other websites too. But let's look at these logos real quick and see which ones we actually like. You want to pick a logo that's easy to read and conveys your message, and you shouldn't be spending too much time. Again, that's just my philosophy. Don't spend too much time worrying about the logo, because if you think about it, today Apple is a well named product, but if you look at the Apple logo, it's just an apple with a bite taken out of it. And if you were to ask someone who did not know anything about Apple, they would think that logo belongs to a food chain. So don't dwell too much on the logo. Just pick something and start creating content. That's really what this is about, is creating content. But I understand that the logo is an important identity of your site. So let's see what other logo options we have. As you can see, there are tons of options to choose from. So I'm just going to pick one. I'm just going to pick this one right here. Now here you can pick your fonts and colors and also the layout. So first, in the name, if you wanted to add a slogan, you could add that here. And then the next would be fonts. I can choose all these different fonts, and it doesn't give you the option to upload your own custom font, which is fine. I mean, I'd rather pick the fonts that they have here, because otherwise there'll be just way too many choices. Now, if your brand font isn't here, then obviously you will have to go get this custom made. But this is just a quick way to get a logo out there. All right, let's choose this one, easy to read. And then the next is colors. Again, it doesn't let you put in custom colors, but there are a ton of colors to choose from. So my color is actually orange, and that might be maybe in the modern. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. And then let's hit next. Actually, there was one last thing, which was layouts. In layouts, you can have, so there are these two separate layouts, but some also allow you to have just the text or just the icon, or icon on the side to the text, and you can play around with that. And then that's it. Your logo is designed, and now you can download it. Again, when you hit the download button, the logo and all the asset files are going to be sent to that email that is connected to your account. So make sure you have access to that email. If I just close this out and go back, actually, let me just get started again one more time, because I want to show you one last thing here. So what I want to show you here is after layouts, this is what they give you a mock-up of how your logo would look like on different social media platforms and your website. So now let's hop on over to this is my temporary email inbox. I just created one on tempmail.org. This way I don't have to use my actual email. And here's the brand assets delivered to my inbox. So now I can just download the zip file. Okay, this is what it looks like inside the zip file. So you have your YouTube profile image, Facebook profile image, Facebook cover photo, fav icon, anything you can think of is included in here, even a transparent logo and a regular logo. So you can see this was so easy and quick to do. Again, you might not end up with something that is out of this world, but it's something that'll get the job done for now if you don't care too much about having that perfect logo. We move on to my next favorite logo maker, which real quick, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button so you get notified every time I release a new video, which is Namecheap has their own, which is similar to Hatchful, but I like this a little bit better. Now let's try to recreate the same logo in Namecheap. So you're going to again go to namecheap.com/logo maker, and then click on create logo. I'll put all these links in the description below. We're going to leave the type of business optional. Now in this step, they want you to pick a font from each of these 3 tiles just to get an idea of what kind of fonts you like. So I'm going to pick some simple fonts here that are easy to read. For the color scheme, I'm going to pick a orange one. And then if you wanted to add a tagline, you could do it here. I'm just going to hit continue. Now you get to pick 3 icons, up to 3 icons, but you can only pick one, or you can say continue with 0 icons here. So I'm going to search for an icon here. Let's search for a camera. Let's see what comes up. And there's this tiny little gray bar here. You can catch it and then slide faster than what the auto slider is doing. Let's say I want to pick this. Now I want to search for video. I want to pick maybe this one. And then finally, I'm just going to, so if I leave this blank, it doesn't show me any results, and I want to kind of go back to the results that it was originally showing, but I don't know what to search for it, so I'm just going to put in all. I don't know if that's really the right word. And let's see if we can just pick one more, any one out of these icons. So here we have 3 icons. Now you can see all others are grayed out. That means you cannot pick any more. So we are going to continue, and that's it. Now your logo is ready. You can edit it, download it, or share it. So let's go down this list and see which one looks. I actually really like this one right here. So I'm going to edit this and maybe just change the icon on it. So let's go to icon, and you can see as you click on the icons here, the change happens in real time. So you can go through all the icons here, or you can search for a specific icon if you wanted to. Perfect. I like this one right here. If you scroll down, you will see what it looks like on business cards and also on t-shirts. So I'm good with the icon. The text, you have all these different font options. Maybe I can change it here. I like this one better, so I'm going to stick with this. Slogan, again, if you wanted to add a slogan, you can add it. I'm not going to add it. And then in layout, you can choose whether you want to show just the text next to the icon on top, text on bottom, or just the icon. So I kind of like the icon next to the text. And then if we scroll down, you can see this is what it would look like on Twitter, on looks like Instagram or other social apps, and then this is what it would look like on the website. And I like that. I think this one is much cleaner and sleeker than using Hatchful. At least so far, that's what I have found. Here's the cool thing is, based on your brand name, they'll also show you if that domain name is available. 02coursehero.com is not available, so they are suggesting me a .co, and I can add that to the cart here, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is just hit download, and then I can download all these assets just like I did with Hatchful. Unzipped it. So this is what it looks like: cover, default, and then profile. And then here are all the vectors. So if I wanted to open one of these, and this is what it looks like, you can see that even though it is fully zoomed, the quality is pretty decent where it's not pixelating. Now, of course, all this stuff is the kind of font that I've chosen, but this isn't the pixelation that happens if you zoom too much into an image. So really good quality images, and now I can use this on any website I want. So that was my second option. Third, I have 2 more, and these 2 you have definitely heard of. One is just creating it in Canva. So if you don't have a Canva account, you can go and create one for free, and then in the templates just search logo, and then these are all the logo related templates, so I can create my own. Another free one. The one thing to know about Canva is when you download it, you cannot have a transparent background logo unless you're on their pro plan, which isn't that expensive. So if I click on transparent background here, you can see there's this little crown icon, which means that it's only available for pro. And if I hit the upgrade, you can see what the cost is. So $9.95 a month if you pay the annual for $120 a year. That's really not that bad. So you could definitely check out Canva for free logos if you don't care about the transparent background. And then the final one is Fiverr. Fiverr, of course, it's cheap, $5, $10 for a logo. So you can check that out. And I'll put all those links in the description below. And there you have it, Course Hero. Do you have a favorite tool that you use to create your own logos? Did I not mention that in this video? If not, mention it in the comments below so I can check it out and tell you how I feel about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.